Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the We Get Drunk podcast. We made another week, fellas. We made another week.
We back, baby. We back. Let's go on a Thursday. On a
Thursday. Well, we had some business to take care of yesterday. Also, it was our boy.
We here.
So
what up, my brothers?
D-Bone, what's going on?
Chilling. You guys hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
We hear you loud and clear.
Before
the classic man is in the house on a Thursday night. It's a miracle. It's a miracle.
Before we start off, let's introduce everybody. I'm your boy Bad News Cruz, the host with the most. There goes my man Coco, the classic man. Then we got T-Bone, the T-Bone special. Yep. The ladies know about that special. And we got Gary, the Jinx.
The Jinx. Anytime I give you guys anything to bet on, go the opposite direction.
Go the opposite. I sprinkled a little on that bet last week. I got a little money in my pocket. Becky's going to get a good Christmas present this year.
Let's go. I am known to be the biggest jinx in the history of mankind. I wear that proudly. Everybody check us out. We got the QR code. We'll keep it there for a little while.
We got big things, baby.
We have upgraded, baby. We have expanded the budget from $7 to $8.50. That's it. $8.50.
Yes.
And that is all that is going to expand to for the very near future. So that is going to stay that way.
So what are we going to start off with today? Are we going to go with the football route or are we going to go straight into baseball?
Well, you are the host, and I'm going to change the color to the team that we should be talking about.
Uh-oh. What team is that? Are we talking Big Blue? Or are we talking about Yankee colors?
That's blue and white. So you already know. What we talking about here.
Well, so let's move on to Yankee rumors. MLB rumors. Let's start. Something just happened. We'll break the news right now. The Dodgers are getting everyone. They're getting everybody. They just signed Shohei Ohtani, 10 years, $700 million. Yes, I said 700. $700 million. How is that possible?
So let's talk about that deal a little bit. $700 million, but he only gets paid $2 million per year until the end of his contract. And there is an out. He has an option to get out of that contract.
Yes.
If the upper management leaves the Dodgers, which is a big deal.
Yeah.
That's a big deal. So he could do the old double dip. The double dip, which is in my world, the double dip is when you go to the club, you meet the girl early on in the night, but you don't want to spend too much time with her because you could get other chicks during the night, and then you try to circle back to the first girl you met. That's called the double dip in my world. Ohtani's doing it with $700 million, though. I had $7, but that's the double dip. That is the double dip.
Well, I mean, is he worth it?
Yes, he is. He's worth it. He's very, very, in my opinion. I don't want to take anybody else's spotlight there, but he's worth it. If he comes back healthy from that arm injury, and he could give you, let's say, a few more years of that top level pitching and that MVP hitting,
double dip.
You can't.
Well, the hitting part, yes. We don't know. We don't know about the pitching.
Well, he's not
about
the
pitching. We don't know
year.
about the pitching.
No.
Next year.
There's he got a secret procedure. I think that the word is going around on that elbow. They're not saying it's Tommy John, but he did get a procedure on it. So
we know what the procedure was. He didn't get Tommy John. What he got was an anchor put in because he has a UCL. He didn't tear the full ligament. Yeah. So he got an anchor
put in my wall.
Yeah. So now he's pitching with an anchor in his arm. This guy, again, his hitting alone is worth $500 million.
Yeah.
The Dodgers, and they're paying him $2 million a year, which is crazy. Chump change. But he's gonna get $680 million check at the end of that contract. This man, by the end of that contract, this is gonna be $1 billion contract easily. because again, he could do the double dip. He could get that. He could get 500 million out of that, or that 680 out of that if the upper management leaves, and then go double dip somewhere else and get another 500 million.
That's nuts.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it looks like the Dodgers are all in because they just traded with Tampa Bay today, and they got a new pitcher and a new outfielder. They got Manuel Margot, who was rumored to go to the Yankees. Everybody's been looking at him, but I see what you got there. And what is it, Tyler Glasnow? He's really good, but he's always hurt.
Yeah, he's always hurt.
That's his problem. But Tampa, I mean, the Dodgers gave up 2 prospects, maybe more. But
now, is anybody mad that Glasnow's leaving? I'm not. No. I am happy. He kills us, and so does Margot. Yeah. I'm happy to see those guys leave. Those guys are Yankee killers. So, sayonara.
I'm not. I'm just upset that Rosarena didn't find his way over there. He's another guy who freaking kills
Yankee killer.
Oh, he's a Yankee killer. He did nothing in the playoffs, though. He was a joke in the playoffs, but he is a Yankee killer.
Yeah.
So
I will break this though, from reliable sources from Puerto Rico, aka Carlos Baerga. The Yankees had offered Yamamoto 9 years, 304. What do you guys think about that offer?
Now, is that the last best offer, or is that the initial offer for the Yankees?
Well, the rumor I keep hearing that is the package. Everyone is sending their last packages. I think the Mets have sent their package. He met with the Phillies tonight, so we'll see.
Did the Mets package include some Honda Accord starters and alternators? Because maybe from the junkyards around from Shitty Field, they might have added that to the package.
I'm not. I wish I was lying. I heard there was a rumor that he thought the Mets were an expansion team, and Steve Cohen was the expansion owner. So they had to bring history. They brought Bobby Bonilla jersey, David Wright's bandages. You know.
Wait a second. That's breaking news. They're not an expansion franchise. Get out of here. That's breaking news. I can't believe that. That's breaking news. I don't know, man. What do you guys think? 9 years, 304. 304, AK, he's a hoe. So he's a 304. So,
hey, like we said in the private chat, that B is still going to be the same price when we go, and we're still going to buy it, baby.
Get me every great player. I want every great player on this team. I don't care.
We need to get pitchers, bro. We need pitching.
Yeah,
we need pitching, which leads into the rumors from our second baseman, where he might be shipped out of town.
Who, the greatest hitter?
The hottest hitter in baseball. The hottest hitter. Unfortunately, his hits come from the first inning to the fifth inning. They never happen after the fifth inning. He takes
the hottest hitter in baseball.
He takes the night off after the fifth inning. So he never gets a big hit. Ever gets a big hit. So,
I mean, I think this is his walk year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's gonna be the hottest hitter in baseball.
Man, that Gary Jinx is really gonna work this year.
That Gary Jinx! We should sprinkle right now. Gleyber for MVP.
Gleyber Torres is gonna be like CeCe Peniston. Everybody knows. Keep on walking. Look up that song. You got to be old like me. Keep on walking. I ain't talking to you anymore. See you later. Get him out of here. We already have a replacement for him that could give us just as good production at no cost. We could slide Peraza right in there, or put Volpe in at second base, lower down our costs, get better defense, and get right now.
Remember what we said this year.
I don't care about defense. Yeah, we don't care about defense anymore.
We don't care about defense.
But I do care about production. And I think that he could give us the production, he's not gonna be Gleyber Torres, right? He's not gonna hit 25 home runs and stuff like that. Yeah. But Gleyber hadn't done that for he the last time he did it was
before COVID.
Before COVID, yeah. So I don't know, man. That's what I've heard, that he might be on his way out. If he stays, great. If we get him out of there, and like T-Bone said, we need middle relief pitching, and we need a closer, then maybe we can make something work with him. I don't know. Where's he gonna go? Colorado?
Kansas City, Colorado. I'll tell you that. Yeah. I mean, if they are clubs, they're not good ones.
Yeah, you know, ask John Morant what kind of clubs they got over there. I don't know, man. What do you guys think?
It's a walk year. I would keep him. And I would try to see if maybe. Yeah, I would keep him, man, because I always have that feeling trading someone and him going to the other team and raking, you know. So I say keep him.
I don't know, man.
I see you don't like that.
I don't know. I just don't think he gives us anything that we can't get at a cheaper price. And we need middle relief pitching. So we can't buy every middle reliever out there.
There's still pitches out there. There's still pitches out there.
Keep him, and if he's hot, then you trade him off during trading season a month in July.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but if we're hot,
he's worth something.
If the team is in, leading the division and rolling, you're not going to make changes. You're not going to change up. You're going to try to get better. You're not just going to give up your second baseman right now.
What happens if you wanted to get better, and that's one of the that's how you get better.
Yeah. Well, then that's different.
By subtraction.
That's different now. Like if we're close, right? If we're close and we're one middle reliever away, or maybe one, I don't know, third baseman away or something like that. Or, LeMahieu gets hurt and we need a third baseman badly.
Which every year looks like that's happening. So
yeah, that's the problem. So his projection for next year, let me rattle it off here. He's gonna get they're projecting him, because he doesn't get hurt a lot. So he's gonna get 532 at bats, 75 runs, 142 hits, 27 doubles, 1 triple, 21 home runs, 68 RBIs, 13 stolen bases, 54 base on balls, 111 strikeouts, and bat 267 with a 440 slugging and a 775 OPS.
This projection probably is before the Soto trade.
Yeah,
I feel like everyone's numbers is going to go up.
Yeah, so you got to add a little
more. Those
right.
RBIs are going up. I'm telling you guys, right. Those RBIs are going up for everybody.
Yeah, these projections to me are a little low, because they're not factoring in a very motivated Soto, because a very motivated Soto is going to get $600 million. Let's be honest.
Like David O.C. says, they got to pay him.
They got to pay him. And again, if you listen to this podcast, guys, we want the players to get their money. We love people getting their money. Yeah, we're for it. Get your money. So who would you compare? Who would you guys compare to Gleyber Torres? Another player in the league that you would compare him to?
In the league now?
In the league now, yeah. Like, let's say,
who do you got in mind, G?
I like Willy Adames, right? I think a guy like that is a comparable player. Even though I believe, let me check Willy Adames's numbers, but I think he strikes out a lot more. But I believe he's like, Jorge Polanco or something like that.
Yeah, Willie strikes out a lot more than Gleyber.
So, how about if we need more from the third base position, a Gleyber Torres for a Jose Ramirez deal, where we probably get Jose Ramirez, we sweeten up the deal and get Bieber to take us over the hump.
That sounds good. That
sounds really good, right? I think that
I wouldn't mind that, you know. I wouldn't mind that at all.
Yeah, Adames and Torres are pretty similar, man. They're very similar, except for, like Eric said, it's the strikeouts. He has over 200 more strikeouts than Gleyber Torres in a shorter amount of time.
Yeah, that guy strikes out a ton.
Is that the guy that was talking a lot during the playoffs?
He talks a lot in the regular games.
Yeah.
I mean,
the guy he used to play for Milwaukee.
Yeah.
He was with the Tampa. He started off with Tampa.
Yeah. I don't know, man. There's not.
He was good though. He was good.
He's a decent ball player. I mean, he's got 118 home runs in his career. He's still pretty young. He's got he just strikes out a lot. He's a 250 hitter.
Exactly. That's the thing.
I mean, Gleyber's a 270 hitter. So, I
take.
To be honest with you, and everybody knows I hate Gleyber Torres. I'm keeping Gleyber. I'm not seeing.
Now you want to keep him?
I'm just not seeing anybody.
No.
I'm not seeing anybody out there.
No. Stick to your guns, G.
The reverse. I don't see nobody else out there. I'm being honest, guys. This is part of the show. I gotta be honest.
Stick to your guns.
See, ladies and gentlemen, these guys want me to stick to my guns because they know I'm the biggest jinx in the history of sports.
Exactly.
And that means Gleyber Torres will probably be second in MVP in the MVP ballot.
He's gonna get hurt in Venezuela right now.
Oh, look at the guy from the Mets, man. That's a big blow. He was just rounding first base. He's MVP over there in DR. This would have been his second MVP season in win a ball, and he's just rounding first base, going to second, and he just goes down.
Terrible. Now he was gonna be the starting third baseman or at least battle with Beatty at third base for the Mets. I mean,
I'm sorry. I thought that was a joke.
I don't know how much of a battle that is, to be honest with you. To me, that's a joke of a battle.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know, but that's the way it is, man. I don't. Right now, what I'm seeing with Torres, unless some kind of deal like that, like a Jose Ramirez, Shane Bieber comes up, that could be something we could look at, because Cleveland, they can't keep paying those guys. They haven't won anything, and they don't have the payroll, and they always get rid of their players. So
I think that's gonna be like Plan C. I right now I think that the what I keep hearing, and Jack Curry keeps saying it, the Yankees are very confident. They're confident. They enjoyed their meeting. They said everything went well. I mean, the Dodgers, it looked like the Dodgers brought everyone. They brought fucking Freddie Freeman, Mookie Betts, Shohei Ohtani. They brought everybody to the meeting. System. I mean, I heard they had a couple of strippers. They had everything. But, listen, sometimes it might be a little too much. We came in, we brought our presentation, we gave it to him. If he wants to win, come here. If you want to be in the big market and see the bright lights of the city and win, come here. If you don't, hey, look at Ohtani. He went to Anaheim and he stunk it up there. Now he goes to the Dodgers. Let's see what he does.
Yep. I can't disagree with you. I
mean, he didn't stink it up. It's just that
he just won a bad team.
Yeah,
I mean,
he didn't stink it up, but you know what?
Yeah, he won right now. He won 2 MVPs, Joey. He didn't stink it up.
But he didn't win anything.
No, he didn't win anything.
He did individually. He did.
Yeah, not as a team.
Yeah, individual. Yeah, you're right.
So, but this comes down to in a team and in a area where you're dealing with movie stars, you got stars on your team, and this, do you really want to be the sixth guy on that team, or do you want to be
the number one
at the top of the heap here in New York?
Yeah,
but you don't think he will be the top star though in LA?
Not on the Dodgers. No.
I think so. I mean, Freddie Freeman's already coming to his.
Oh no, not Ohtani. I'm talking about Yamamoto.
Oh,
I'm not.
Yamamoto.
Yeah. Ohtani's number one. Ohtani's number one for sure. I'm talking about Yamamoto. Yeah, Ohtani's number one across the board.
Okay.
The numbers don't lie, and the marketing deals don't lie. He makes the most money in the game. He gets the most money outside the game. He doesn't speak a lick.
That's why he doesn't speak $2 million deal, right?
Yeah, he doesn't speak a lick of English, and he still dominates with the marketing. So he's the top of the heap. The top. Then it's Judge. It's Ohtani and Judge. Everybody else is way back. The next one will be probably like Mookie Betts. So
Mookie.
Yeah. So
Mookie.
I mean, there's just a lot going on here. A lot of things. Everything will fall in place as soon as we get Yamamoto.
You know what else fell in place? Tommy Cutlets, baby. Tommy Cutlets. We should. You know what? It was breaking news, so we had to start with that. But let's talk about Tommy Cutlets, baby. Listen, that game, he did what Zach Wilson was supposed to do weeks ago.
No. You can't say Zach. You got to say your quarterback because Mr. Jones over there hasn't won a Monday Night Football game, and he plays 7 of them, and he has not won one of them.
You got that on
he had that shit written up already.
You got that in your note? You had that in your note?
No. Because I already knew you was gonna say something about. I knew you was gonna say something about Zach.
I'm just saying. No. I'm just saying. This is the quarterback that you guys wanted to Zach Wilson to be.
Okay, but the Giants wanted to be. The Giants wanted.
I'm just saying that. Listen, I had a quarterback. His name was Daniel Jones, but he hurt his ACL, and he's going to be doing ACC games soon, like Gary said. But, but listen, Tommy DeVito did what you guys wanted Zach Wilson to do.
No, don't.
Yes, he
wanted
him not to do too much. Wanted him to do the right reads. Don't do stupid interceptions.
You can't compare that, bro. You can't. No, you can't.
My boy is doing everything that you wish Zach Wilson could do.
No, you wish it, and you wish it with Daniel Jones, not with Zach Wilson.
Come on.
My God.
Oh my God.
You paid this guy.
Wait a second. What are we talking about here? Zach Wilson. You can't compare Tommy DeVito to Zach Wilson. You can't do it. He's a number 2 pick, and then you got a guy that came off the street that was working at ShopRite. You got to compare him.
There's a lot of talent in ShopRite. I'll tell you that.
There's a lot of look. The guy's making plays. He takes hits. He doesn't turn the ball over. He plays the game. He's one of those gritty players, and people play for him. I mean, Saquon Barkley running hard and this, that, and the other. Saquon's got to hold on to the ball though.
He almost messed it up.
Hold on to the ball.
He almost messed it up, bro.
Yeah, Gary. If you ask Eric, because he's standing right across from me watching that game, stress. If I had hair, I would have been pulling it out.
You gotta hold on to that ball.
Saquon Barkley almost fucking killed me.
But one question before we move full on into the football here. Let's say, and for anybody here that wants to talk about it, let's say we don't get Yamamoto. What is Plan B and C for the Yankees? Other than crying, which is what I'm gonna do.
Well, you go out and you you get Jordan Montgomery.
Oh boy. Get me off the stream.
Wait.
Get me off, please.
Listen.
Kick him out. Kick him out.
Kick me out.
Don't mute me. Listen to me first.
I can't mute you. You're the host.
You go out and you get Jordan Montgomery. You traded him for Harrison Beta, and he killed in Texas. Bring him back. You put another lefty, and then there's also another Japanese pitcher out there. But I don't know if I want to go that route. I think I would actually go and see what Milwaukee wants for Corbin Burns. I like him. Maybe they want Gleyber.
So what about Snell though?
Yeah,
nobody wants to talk about Snell.
There you go. Now
You know
we're
what?
talking.
That's all that. It could have been that it was a walk year for him. So I don't want to be that guy to give him all that money because I, if I'm not mistaken, I think he wants like more than $200 million, and he wants a big deal. So
Well, he deserves it. He's got 2 legit Cy Youngs in the major leagues. As good as Yamamoto is,
you're right.
We don't know how he is, and sometimes that translates. We've been burned before. You guys know.
You haven't been on the Blake Snell bandwagon for a long time. Everything was you, Darvish, and I kept saying no, Blake Snell. So now the tables are turned. Now Gary wants Blake Snell.
I said Blake Snell during the season, last season, because I thought they would offload his contract before he went to free agency.
That's a fire hat, Gary.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. OVO. So I was thinking Blake Snell, and then I'm thinking, okay, no Blake Snell because he's going to go to free agency. I thought they would package Yu Darvish in that trade with Soto to limit some of their their spending, but the Yankees gave up good prospects, so we couldn't give up good prospects and take on that salary. And I wanted to stay away from Yu Darvish. I mean, please stay away from him. That guy's the most bootleg pitcher ever. But if you guys remember, when he was coming in from Japan, he was the guy. Just like Hideki Arabu, Kei Igawa, Masahiro Tanaka. Who's the other guy that the Red Sox got? Matsuzaka.
Oh, yeah.
Daisuke.
So what about Hiroki Kuroda?
Again, Kuroda. If you go back in the day, you had what was it? Not Nimmo. What was his name?
Hideo Nomo.
Hideo Nomo. So we're talking a lot of these guys historically.
Baby. Shout out Japanese sword.
But think about it, guys. A lot of these guys have not translated into a lot of success in the major leagues. They came in with a lot of fireworks. So that's what worries me about this guy.
But that's my thing. See, like if we're willing to pay 304?
Yeah. Go up. You gotta go higher than that. It's 325. Yeah. It's gonna be 325, guys.
All right. So if it's 325, right? And we don't know how he's gonna do in the majors, why won't we spend 200 on Blake Snell?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I agree.
The problem with Blake Snell, elbow.
Yeah,
he's had elbow issues.
We got to remember though,
these players keep getting elbow hurt.
Exactly. Hurt. This guy's 25 years old, and he's been throwing 100 pitches in each of his games, over 100 pitches.
Yeah,
that don't work.
I don't disagree with you anymore. I don't disagree with you, Classic Man. You're making a perfect argument, a great argument, and this is why we have this show, because we know baseball, we know our sports here. And we can have decent talk about things, not just the marketing garbage that you hear on, regular channels and regular TV. They don't know anything. Yeah. So it's a great point. So the reason I'm bringing it up is that if this guy goes ahead and leaves us at the altar and signs with the Dodgers or the Giants or the Mets, for God forbid, then we got to have a quick plan B. We got to get on the phone with Chicago, Dylan Cease. How do we get this guy on the team? Blake Snell. We could get 2 guys for the price of 1.
Is that the homie with the tight pants?
Yes.
I don't know if I want. I don't know.
Look, man. Can he pitch? Can he pitch every 5th day? I don't. What he does on his own time. Look, he's. I'm just gonna leave it there. I'm not even saying that. What he does on his own time is his own time. But he can pitch. He can probably catch too, according to the way he wears his clothes. He's probably a great catcher. So yeah, I just wanted to throw that out there because we got to have a plan B and C. So with this pitching, because if not, then we're back to square. We can hit all we want, but we're back to square one with Garrett Cole, and a busted arm Nestor Cortez.
Don't forget Carlos Rendon.
He's been forgotten. That guy got lit up for 8 runs in a third of an inning in the last game of the season.
He's gonna have
hopefully
a
he get a full spring training.
Yeah,
no health issues.
He's gonna be a lot healthier than last year. You know? And hopefully that Gary Jinks works.
Well, Bone and I are gonna do some in-person scouting for spring training, and he's at the top of the effing list for me. I got to see how this guy throws that ball, how it's getting out of his hands. So I don't want to hear nothing. I need to see this guy pitch. I didn't see anything last year that showed me he can still pitch. His fastball was flat. It was high in the zone. He had no tilt on the slider. He was tipping pitches. He was, not fighting through at bats. He was walking people. He was bona fide terrible for a 6-year deal that's over $200 million.
Yeah, I said it last year too. He needs to develop that cutter that everybody's using nowadays.
Yep.
He needs to develop that. Because
that sweeper, that cutter slash slider, the sweeper.
Yeah, because you can't be a 2-pitcher. You got to be at least a 3-pitch pitcher. Bring in that changeup because he has one. Use that changeup sometimes. Because it can't be just fastball slider.
Classic, man. How about if he just goes out there and has a decent an inning that he doesn't throw 40 pitches? He's throwing way too many.
He's all over the place though. That's
because he doesn't have anything that guys could hit it on the ground. His fastball was flat and it was too high, so he was getting destroyed. Yeah, and his fastball had no life, zero life on it.
And that's why he needed that third pitch, which he never had. Because you throw that third pitch in there, then you at least that flat fastball will look different when you throw that changeup. You throw that changeup to somebody that their eyes, the hitter's eyes are changing. So you throw that fastball that's flat, and you be like, okay, here comes that changeup, and boom, it just blows it right by him. So he just gotta. Hopefully, this spring training will help him out a lot. Hopefully he develops another pitch. And maybe he could, be up there. Our number two, legit number 2.
I'll take that. We'll take that. If he's a legit number 2, that helps out the team a lot. Then you could do things like get a Jordan Montgomery if things don't work out with Yamamoto, or maybe a Blake Snell. I just get worried about his health. But I mean, to now pay Jordan Montgomery, which everybody at the time, all of us here said that was a horrible trade by Cashman. That trade is a fireable offense. We're talking about a guy that you traded that was a number 2 starter on a World Series winning team for a guy that was horrible. We hated watching Harrison Bader. At
the time, it really wasn't that bad of a trade. At the time,
Joey, Harrison Bader was hurt when he got traded. Yeah, what are we talking about?
Because Jordan Montgomery was not having a good year at the time, and I know. Wait a minute, hold on. I understand what you're saying, but he was not having a good year. And then we traded him, and then he had an even horrible year when he went to Texas.
No, he didn't.
He started getting better.
When he went to the Cardinals, he was doing great. He was doing good. He had
the Cardinals. That's right. Not Texas.
Yeah,
he was getting smoked. We could look up the numbers. He was getting smoked.
That was after Yachty was gone.
Yeah, he almost led the Cardinals to the playoff. He was their most winning pitcher in the second half of the season. Harrison Bader got hurt. We traded for a hurt guy, and then he gets hurt again in the playoffs.
He came through for us. He was playing high in the playoffs, though.
He was,
but then he got hurt.
So
in the next season.
No, in the playoffs he got hurt again.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, you can't trade for guys that never play. That's a bad trade. That's a fireable offense. Can't do it. Can't trade for hurt guys. And the reason we made that trade is because we freaking had Aaron Hicks, a guy who we should have never had. that we had to get out of center field. So we make 2 mistakes. First, we pay Aaron Hicks. Second, we trade Jordan Montgomery for Harrison freaking Bader. How many bad moves can you make, bro?
You know why, right? Because they were thinking defense like you was thinking.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
why.
Yeah,
I wasn't thinking of the hitting part.
I like defense. I like guys that play, at least play.
Yeah,
Harrison Bader never plays.
I like defense on NBA or NFL.
And defense
doesn't work at MLB.
Field. Get left-handed dominance on your batting.
Yep. Too many
defense
right-handed.
Don't work in the major leagues. Hitting and pitching works in the major leagues.
Yeah.
That's my opinion.
Well,
because I know Gary gets defensive when
No, I'm changed my mind. My way was not working. It was not working. It was awful. I wanted defense. Because we have. I thought that our rotation would be much stronger. I was expecting to get Garrett Cole, Rondon, Cortez, and Severino pitching well. I thought that would be what led us. I was wrong. Most of those guys were hurt.
Everybody was hurt.
We couldn't hit at all. Team was awful, bro. How many games did we lose? 3-1.
Yeah, we supposed to score at least 5 runs a game. And our pitchers give up 3 runs, 4 runs. We're supposed to be 5 runs or 6 runs. We should be winning those games easy, no problem. And we wasn't hitting.
That and we made some bad signings too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that didn't help.
Gary's favorite guy, Josh Donaldson. That was
no.
He's the only guy I know that celebrates when he hits a ball on the warning track.
Yeah.
No. I did not want Josh Donaldson, but again, no cap. I was so sick of watching Gary Sanchez that I couldn't take it anymore. I would have taken anyone. He was so awful, bro. He was so bad.
He was
so bad.
I wanted to get rid of him after that, and they did, but I didn't like the trading Urshela for Donaldson there.
No, I didn't like that either.
I mean, Urshela was defense, but he was hitting.
Yeah,
the guy was hitting doubles. He was hitting doubles. And that's what we didn't have. We didn't have no extra base hits besides home runs.
Yeah,
and Urshela was hitting doubles.
Crazy.
Urshela was a guy that at least made contact. At least.
Yeah.
We brought in a guy that could not hit a baseball, couldn't square up a baseball, and would, like Joey said, celebrate hitting to the warning track. I mean, one time
it was so frustrating. I'm frustrated thinking about it.
Yeah, I mean, there were doubles, and you look up, and the guy's halfway to first base. I'm like, what is this guy? Where is this guy?
So looking at his head.
Yeah.
Is it going?
Yeah, no.
Then get picked up at second
not.
base, trying to make it a double.
Yeah.
And then start, and then on top of that, starting beef with other guys, and then guys in our team got to back him up, knowing they hate him. He was, come on, bro.
Hey, maybe he did Tim Anderson a favor because he's not playing with the White Sox anymore.
No, but he's one of those guys, like when you're in a group of dudes and you go out and he's the guy that starts all the trouble and you're like, why you, bro, every time you go out, we got to keep backing your ass up, man.
And think about it. Tim Anderson, he started that with Donaldson and then Ramirez knocked him out. So maybe it could have been him.
I think we should go to another subject.
Yeah. he felt that Dominican power, boy. That's for sure. Anyway, all right, Joey, you got the next topics.
Well,
we were gonna talk about the Tommy Cutlets, but let's talk about
before anything. Hold on. Before that, the Tigers just signed Jack Flaherty, 1-year deal, $14 million.
Oh, they're World Series bound.
Yeah. Hey, that's a pitcher who pitches, every day too.
Yeah.
But
you could take him in the back of the rotation. I would take that guy.
Yeah.
He pitched. I mean, the Tigers got Javi Baez, who they shopped him to everybody. To the Tijuana Cholos, they've shopped him to, and nobody wants that guy. That guy is, what a contract they gave him. He's terrible.
He's terrible.
For the Tigers, terrible.
Swinging at everything.
He was swinging at balls that were going inside the dugout. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Where's Franklin? He's still celebrating his birthday?
No, he has a work party.
He's still celebrating his birthday.
It could be.
A work party where you go and have drinks with a bunch of people that never go out nowhere.
No, I swear Franklin is like Tommy from Martin. Supposedly he has a job where he works at.
Bunch of dudes.
Nobody's seen that guy work.
A bunch of dudes wearing $6 ties and pointy shoes. Cockroach killers. Come on, man. So yeah, Tommy Cutlets. I don't want to get into the debate who's better, Tommy Cutlets or Zach Wilson.
I don't want to get into that either.
You can't really even. Zach Wilson is so much worse than Tommy DeVito because he was the number 2 pick in the draft. I mean, I understand people want to give Zach Wilson his flowers because he played great on Sunday. That's what you're supposed to do. That's not even a great game. That's an average game for a good quarterback.
I did say, I was like, guys, he said that he's going to go out and have fun. I said, I bet you he'll go out and win a game. And Gary was the only one to pick the Jets last week. We all picked the Texans.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did pick the Jets because I just thought, man, that they would let them loose. And the Texans just don't have they were a perfect matchup for us. A young team, bad weather, they don't win on the road.
They lost they lost 2 wide receivers.
Yeah, they lost their main wide receiver. They don't have their tight end. Against our defense, and it played out. It played out exactly like I thought it would.
First drive, actually.
Yeah, it played out exactly like I thought it would. That our defense will hold them, and that will, I didn't expect us to score 30, but that's what happens when you get the ball.
Who had that?
When you get the ball to guys that your playmakers, that's all you need to do, guys. This isn't rocket science. We've been saying it since from jump. Throw the ball to Garrett Wilson. He's always open, even when he's not open. Throw him the ball.
But your defense, what do you do? Man, your defense. Imagine if you guys did not lose Aaron Rodgers. You guys would have been talking Super Bowl. That defense is Super Bowl worthy. They were all over that CJ Stroud. And like me and Jonathan were talking privately. He was like, he's never seen CJ Stroud look like that. He's actually been playing very, very well this year, and then for the Jets defense to make him look
you got to look at it though. Like, look at the quarterbacks we played against and what we did against them. Patrick Mahomes struggled. Josh Allen struggled.
Both of them.
Jalen Hurts.
It could be both of them stink this year because both of them stink this year.
Legit.
I mean, look, guys, look at what we have on defense. Michael Carter, the real Michael.
Typical Giant fan talking like that's why.
The real Michael Carter is he's a tremendous nickel corner. Our cornerbacks are great. DJ Reed and Sauce Gardner. I mean, you got to really, you're taking a chance every time you throw the ball to anybody around them. Quinnen Williams played out of his mind, and he's been playing that way all season. He hasn't gotten all the sacks and this, that, and the other, but between Huff and JJ and John Franklin Myers, we've been in the backfield the entire year, hurting people, knocking out quarterbacks. It's just been this offense. And this offense is like, forget about throwing the ball to Alan Lazard. He's garbage. Don't do it. Garrett Wilson, Breece Hall, and a little Tyler Conklin. That's it. I solved all the Jets' problems. That's it. Throw the ball to those 3 guys, and you'll win some ball games.
You guys have an outside chance, man. That's the crazy thing.
Really outside.
With Miami losing, that,
Yeah, that hurt them. Tyreek Hill being hurt coming in. We're going to Miami this weekend.
That's not good. I think it's going to be bad weather too, right? I think there might be rain.
There's rain every day in Miami, but I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about that game. I still got to think about it. I don't know if Zach Wilson can repeat what he did on Sunday. What do you think about that, Classic Man? Can he have a repeat performance?
I think we still got a shot. Yeah.
What do you think, Bone? I know Bone. I know Bone hates him, but
he's gonna do. You know,
what he did this week.
I'm just saying that we have a shot because our defense. And if Tyreek Hill's not playing,
yeah.
If Tyreek Hill's not playing, we definitely got a shot. So go ahead, Bone.
Yeah, if he goes in with that same momentum he had last week, I think we should win.
Yeah, I mean, we ran jet sweeps, we threw screens, we threw in seam routes. Like, where has this been all year? Where has it been? We throwing it on first down, something we never do. Why did it take so long? I'm
gonna do the same thing I did last week. Not watched. My phone didn't go up that much.
Zach Wilson wasn't having fun. I solved your problem. He said he wasn't having fun, and this week he was having fun.
That's it? That he just decided I'm gonna have fun?
Yeah.
Wow. Sounds like a total BS to me, but all right. Anyway.
Maybe Aaron Rodgers stroked his ego. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he probably stroked something else too. One of those moms stroked something else. So Joey, how do you feel about your Giants they got a shot too?
Yeah, we
going against the mighty Saints.
Is Carr playing or is this against Jameson Winston?
I don't know. That's a good question.
I do feel really good. The Saints aren't that good. I mean, who did they play last week? They play the Panthers.
Yeah,
I mean,
terrible.
You know, the little Giants could beat them. I mean, that's how bad they are. What play would they run, Eric?
The Anastasias of Puerto Rico.
There we go. But yeah.
So, come on, man. Chill out.
Yeah. No, we got you got Carr playing. Carr's playing. Taysom Hill is questionable.
That Chris Olivo guy is hurt, right?
Chris Olave, he's hurt.
Olave.
Jamal Williams is hurt. He barely gets the ball. It doesn't really matter.
They say he might play though.
Yeah, well, I mean,
I still like the Giants as long as DeVito can just do what he's supposed to do. Manage the game, throw to people open, don't throw interceptions, and don't take stupid sacks. If he can do that, I'm fine. He actually what he does too is gets the defense off the field. It was frustrating. The Giants go 4-0, and then we go. The defense is right back on the field. I'm like, they didn't get no chance to just relax. You got to give. So he's as long as he does that, and Shaquan holds on to the ball, maybe put some glue, some stickum. I know that's illegal now, but maybe find a way to put some.
I mean, he don't fumble the ball that very often. It's just
he doesn't. He doesn't.
Mistake,
but the ones that when he does fumble, they're always costly. A big fumble.
Because that one was costly. That one was.
That was a big fumble. That stressed me out. I don't have gray hairs, but they're coming out soon.
Well, the problem with that is that he fumbles the ball without really getting hit.
Yeah.
It's like, he'll tip the ball or do something. Just like, I don't get it. I don't get. He just needs to.
He does too much. He does too much.
All right. So
that's because your offense needs him to do everything.
Yeah, I know.
All right, guys. Right. So let me give you the numbers here. Saints are the favorites, expected to win by at least a field goal, but less than a touchdown. Currently, under 6. The over under on the points is 37.5. 37.5, gentlemen. Under.
I think under.
Spread. Will
I say over. I say over. I think.
Wait, Gary.
I'm taking the New York Giants.
Oh shit!
Giants win 24-17.
I think they did that purposely.
I know.
I'm gonna put money on this game. We don't
want to do that, man. Don't do that. Don't. Come on.
Joey's meaning just changed, boy. He got serious.
Because I know why he did that. I know what he's doing. Terrible. It's terrible.
I hate the Giants.
You're gonna get coal in your stocking.
If we don't get Yamamoto and you bring me back Jordan Montgomery, that is coal in my stocking. That is not acceptable. Unacceptable. No, I don't want that. I don't want that.
This game with the Chargers and Vegas is 21-0 Vegas. I mean, yeah, Vegas in the first quarter.
Jesus, the Chargers stink.
The first quarter.
I've been saying it for the longest time. How does the Chargers coach still have a job?
Yeah, and it's 2 backup quarterbacks playing.
Yeah,
because Herbert's out for the year.
That was my fantasy quarterback, man.
Damn.
That's good. That's good. I got a shot. I got a shot to still make the playoffs. If I win this week,
I'm playing you, Eric.
Yep.
My team is completely falling off the map.
Yeah,
off the map.
Horrible year this year in fantasy. I'm donating, like Roberto says, I'm donating my money to the league this year.
Yeah,
that's basically.
So real quick, guys, you guys want to talk about the NBA or boxing real quick here?
I'll tell you right now, I want to talk about boxing.
Okay.
I don't look pretty good. That's why I'm guessing.
I don't really have anything on the NBA. Giannis scored 65 points last night and then wanted to start a brawl. He wanted to start a riot because he wanted the ball. So
he's Brazilian, guys.
I would.
No, he's not Brazilian. He's Greek. My bad.
He's Greek.
Greek, guys.
I would want the basketball too, though. If I score 65 points, you know what I'm saying? Like,
well, he said he wanted the basketball so he could give it to Dame Lillard. And I was talking to somebody today, and they said, "Oh, Giannis, just a bunch of stuff about Giannis because he's a big LeBron guy." And I'm like, you can't even compare that bum to Giannis Antetokounmpo. Don't even compare, please.
I can't even say his last name.
Yeah, you can't. Don't even compare that bum to Giannis. I mean, I hung up the phone. I couldn't take it anymore. It was just ridiculous. I mean, when was the last time LeBron scored 65 points? Oh, that's right, never. Yeah, he never did that. The highest he ever scored was
probably the same time Zion Williams ate salad.
Yeah, exactly.
That's another thing I've been looking. I don't want to talk about because I'm watching Zion play and it's just frustrating, man. A guy with all that talent, jeez, man. It's like
he already got paid, Joey. He doesn't care about that.
No, I know. I understand that, but come on.
He doesn't love basketball. Come on, bro. You can't control what you eat.
A Duke product. I'll tell you that. That's a Duke product.
Yeah, professional.
Yeah, watch it.
He has every convenience in the world to get a personal chef, and eating healthy is not that hard. Eat some meat, some vegetables, and have a few beers on the weekends. That's it. I solved all your problems. Stop eating sugar. Eat some meat, vegetables, some eggs, and a salad. That's it. And some fish. Yeah, that's it. Don't get every one of your meals from Burger King. Give me a break, bro. And I only say this because he's an athlete. What other people want to do, let them do it. We're not athletes, but he's an athlete. Like, who wants to pay to see that guy huffing and puffing up the court and breaking down every couple of trips down the court because he's 325 pounds? It's ridiculous. And he still is a great player with all that. Imagine if he was actually in shape.
I know.
So I mean, as far as the
it's
NBA goes,
because Shaq was 300 pounds, and
totally different.
He just made it look easy.
Yeah, but he was 7.
I know.
He was 7'2".
But I'm just saying he just made it look easy.
Yeah,
though.
Shaq when he was younger, Shaq was
a beast.
You know, he was jacked. So, but even Kobe, you know, Bean Bryant got on him because he would come into training camp out of shape and work his way into shape during the season. And Kobe hated that. That's why they, you know, he didn't take the game serious either.
Yep.
But he was so talented that, you know, you're Shaq.
Yeah.
But the other NBA thing I wanted to touch on real quick is that NBA tournament. What a joke!
Who won that shit?
Of course. Who you think won?
The LA Fakers.
I mean, come on. Did we not call that early on without even knowing?
They celebrated like if it was winning a championship.
Yeah. Unbelievable! What a joke! They're actually gonna put a banner up. It's like, come on, bro. And then that whole ass bum goes to his son's game, his first game in college, and doesn't you know at least stand for the national anthem. I can't tell you how much I hate this guy. He's a piece of trash. I hate this bum. Now he has every right to go ahead and not stand, and I have every right to hate you. Because the only reason, bro, that you have all this money, all this opportunity, and all this other stuff, because other people sacrificed to give you that opportunity in this free country, the greatest country in the world. You are a joke and a bum. And that's right, I said it. So whatever. I don't care. You're a bum and you're a disgrace to live in this country and not stand for the national anthem. You are a scumbag. A scumbag, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. You have every right to do what you want. That's part of being in this country, the greatest country in the world. But I have every right to hate you because you are a bum of a player, a joke of a player. And they've been force feeding us to like you, and no one likes you. Your merchandise doesn't sell. You suck at movies. You suck on the court. He
really messed up House Party. I'm very upset.
House Party, Space Jam, everything. Upset. Everything he does is garbage. Everything he does. Now go celebrate your fake championship before they gift you another one.
Now all we need is him to wear a Michigan Wolverine jersey and make that team stink.
Oh my God! Just stop, bro.
That was for you, Johnny Parlay.
Just stop. And then they try to compare him to Giannis. Giannis won a championship with a bunch of nobodies on his team. He has never played other than Dame this year. He has never played.
Calm down. Brook Lopez is somebody, all right?
No, but again, Brook Lopez is a good NBA ball player, but he's not a Hall of Famer. He's never played with a Hall of Famer. Giannis has never played with a Hall of Famer and still won a championship. While this bum, all he does is he has every great player on his team, and still is garbage. Still, he went to go blow, Dwayne Wade and excuse my language. We're gonna get dinged for this one, but I don't care. He went to Miami and took his talents to Miami. That bum. He played with Kevin Love, Kyrie Irving, Anthony Davis, Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh. How many other great players you want to play with, bro? How many? You want the entire league? Maybe the entire Ray Allen. I could keep going on. We could keep going on and on with this bum.
Bones of Will Chamberlain.
Jesus Christ. Unbelievable. Anyway, that's it. That's my NBA talk and news. Let's talk about boxing.
David Morrell fights this weekend, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
he does.
He's in the undercard with Jake Paul.
Is it the same? Is it the same one? Wow.
I think so.
And that means that it's tomorrow. Then the fight, the Jake Paul fight, is Friday.
It is.
I think it is.
I don't know.
Jake Paul, he don't like to fight on Saturdays. I think he fights on Fridays.
I don't think he could get a pay-per-view deal for Saturdays.
That's nuts.
So David Morrell versus Sena Agbeko. That's I think let me check my messages here. That's on Showtime, which is going to be the end of Showtime, gentlemen. So watch that fight because that's going to be so that's going to be the end of Showtime. So it's a co-promoted fight, I think, with Showtime and DAZN. So yeah, that's the deal with that.
Damn, Jake Paul's fighting in the cruiserweight.
Jesus.
In the cruiserweight division.
Yeah. We like to call that the PED weight division.
Feel me? Juiced
up. Yeah, the PED weight division. Let me look on Showtime site. But
yeah.
But yeah, Showtime is. I think I reported this on our private chat. But Showtime is going to be going away because Paramount, the owners of Showtime, are going to put this on their Paramount Plus service. All these streaming services and all these channels and all this stuff are going to go into these streaming packages. Like I reported early on during the year, if anybody was listening, about Hulu and Disney, now go check your Disney Plus app. What's there? Hulu. Right? Pay attention, gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen out there, pay attention. Boxing is also going in the same direction. It's going to go to Amazon, or there's another player now, which is DraftKings and FanDuel. Those are the players out there in terms of taking on boxing, because it's going to leave Showtime. I think T-Bone reported the deal with PBC, right, Bone?
Yeah. Yep.
With PBC. I didn't know anything about that. T-Bone broke that news last week.
T-Bone special.
So PBC, and I've heard rumblings that Showtime, that boxing is going to go on Paramount. Paramount is CBS, so they're going to try to bring what used to be Showbox on Showtime with the younger fighters, and they're going to start building out what they used to have on Saturdays on Channel 2 or CBS into the daytime boxing.
Back in the
free
day.
Boxing over the air.
It's not bad. Not bad.
So that'll bring back boxing, because right now boxing, there's just not a lot of money out there for these guys to get. You want to have these fights, and these boxers are asking. What was that boxer that you said is asking for $4 million, Bone?
Oh, Matisse.
Matisse.
But that was a lie. That was a lie. Bill Haney.
He's a good fighter. He's a good fighter. He should get $4 million. But where's the money at? Where's it going to come from?
Yeah, that's the argument we had in the group chat, because he turned down 1.5 against Lopez, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but Bone made a good point in the group chat. If he fights for 1.5, he's fighting to buy a Honda Accord, a Toyota Camry.
Yeah,
he ain't gonna make no
money. They want his belt. They want to unify the division, but they don't want to pay him.
Where's the money at? Why is he gonna? He's gonna risk his life and body to what? For what? To buy a used caravan?
Yeah.
What are we doing? Where's the money at? Boxing got to get this straight, man. Got to get this straight. If not, again, the UFC is kicking their ass in terms of pay-per-views and ratings. And you can't tell me that the UFC is a better it's a better product for people to watch, but the UFC
don't pay their fighters.
They don't pay their fighters. So these guys, they're gonna have to take pay cuts.
Come on, Dana White. What's going on?
So the only guy that's gonna get money out there is to see this bum Saul Canelo Alvarez, who nobody wants to see. Nobody. Again, he's never.
Two times out of the year.
Yeah, 2 times out of the year. A guy that I put the facts out there. Thank God Franklin. Well, too bad Franklin isn't here, because I put the facts out there. He didn't like it. That he's never been number one pound for pound in his whole career.
Oh.
Ever. How are you going to call him the greatest if he's never been the greatest in his own time? And I know that Ring Magazine is a joke, is a paid-off joke. But Bone, has Canelo Alvarez ever been the pound-for-pound fighter? He won't be. Has he ever been the number 1 pound-for-pound fighter?
In the beginning of his career, when he started winning belts. And then after that, he just started falling down. The highest I seen it was 5th. That's it. You know,
how does this guy at 5th draw more money than Bud Crawford? It's a joke.
Yeah.
It's a joke.
Sad. It's actually sad. You know, that's why I've been saying casual people that watch boxing have stopped watching it. You know,
and Paramount is seeing this with Showtime, and they're gonna try to put this. They're gonna try to put some product out there.
You got to remember, the Latin community is a lot of us.
Yeah, and more coming every day. So, guys, I mean, they're gonna put this stuff on. A lot of this stuff is gonna be on, free TV, basically, to try to draw up some energy into boxing. Like us, we watch boxing. I love watching Shakur Stevenson. I like watching Bud Crawford. I have a hate for Canelo Alvarez and Tyson Fury. I hate those guys. So Wilder's gonna have a fight. Wilder's gonna have a fight against Joshua. I'm excited about that. I want to see that. Right? I want to see Devin Haney fight somebody real for once in his life.
He's talking about going to 147. I don't know. That night he was fighting at 165. He gained 25 pounds.
Yeah, overnight. And he looked good. He dominated that fight.
That guy was flat-footed. He wasn't.
Yeah, I mean, he just outboxed him easily.
Yeah.
So,
but rumor has it that Booth Ennis might be his next fighter, his next contender. If he's going to 147,
and he can hold that weight too. He can go up to during fight night. He could go up to 165. That would be a nice fight. But again, where's the money?
Yeah.
Who's gonna? Where's he?
That fight went to his head because now he thinks he's the pound for pound number 1.
Yeah, he may think that, but that fight drew flies. Nobody paid for that fight. I paid for it because I already have the zone. I pay for it because I have the zone.
And it's not also a good look when your father's defending you all over social media
and spreading lies.
Yeah, it's not good. It's not good.
It's not good to have him in pictures with Puff Daddy. Take that.
Let me take you shopping.
Yeah, take that.
Not Papa.
Take that. So that's not good. The heat is on for P Diddy. Take that. So
what's the P stands for in Diddy?
Yeah, exactly. Pound Diddy. with his shirt off. There's 90 girls in the back and he's taking a picture with a dude. I don't get these guys, bro. I don't understand what's going on.
Oh,
where did these guys come from? Where did these guys? If you're from Bushwick, Brooklyn, you do not get caught out like that. You don't never get caught out like that with your shirt off in a pool, a bunch of chicks, and you taking a picture with another dude. It just doesn't happen.
No,
that picture gets erased immediately.
Don't take that picture, my man. Don't take that.
Yeah, you cannot do that. You better have your T-shirt on.
Never.
You can't do it. Can't be done. Especially with take that. Mr. Put apples in people's mouths.
Hey,
Hollywood party. Oh, this stream is banned, guys. I've been hitting it. This stream is banned.
Oh, I guess that's a good way to say it. We're ending the stream because oh my god,
we probably got cut off already. So the two guys, two people you can't go after: the bum and take that. Two guys you can't talk about.
We'll get a cease and desist order soon.
So, no, anything I've said is not alleged. There's video evidence. These are not alleged things.
You're gonna sue him too? You can probably get some money out of him.
No, I mean, God, I've never been in. I've never been to any one of his parties. I've never been to any one of his parties. Thank the Lord. I hung out with real dudes. We went out.
There's no pictures of you with your shirt off.
No. There's no pictures of me. There's no pictures of me with an apple in my mouth at a Hollywood party. I still go to underground New York City clubs where people go out and chill. If you find a picture of me with an apple in my mouth, I'm banned from the screen forever. So
that's crazy.
So that's the way it is, man. But I don't know where these dudes came from. How you let that picture get out? How you let that happen? That is not good for your marketing. Why you would do that is I don't get it, bro. I don't get it. Where did these dudes come from? I don't get it.
Not Bushwick.
Definitely not. Definitely not. Definitely not. They never went to VIM and Knickerbocker Avenue. They never got their outfits there. They didn't get their outfits there. They went to Dapper Dan's. Take that.
Oh God. I think this is we gotta call this tonight because oh my God.
I'm drunk already. I'm blasted. I'm blasted.
Oh God.
I started drinking as soon as I heard that Yamamoto still hasn't signed. He has all the contracts in hand and he still hasn't signed, which makes me nervous.
I have a feeling Wednesday's gonna be the day.
That's too long, Joey. As many women have probably told you, that's too long, Joey. But I don't want to wait that long. I want to get the deal done tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think he's gonna linger it all the way to Wednesday. I have a feeling Wednesday.
Because if the Dodgers get him too, bro, I'm gonna not be happy. And your plan B, no offense, Bad News Cruz, sucks.
Keep jinxing it. Go
your
right
plan
ahead.
B,
Go right ahead.
With Jordan Montgomery here, sucks.
Shoot the ball.
And Joey, how's your boyfriend doing?
Terrible.
How's your boyfriend doing on the Knicks? Great defense last night against Utah. Tremendous performance.
Well, first of all, I didn't want to talk about this, man. I really didn't want to talk about this.
We're way over time.
They did a bad job officiating. They didn't call a foul late in the game last night, man. It's bullshit.
Oh boy. I can't do it. Can't do it. He was so bad on Lauri Markkanen. So bad. he couldn't make a three.
He's fucking 7 foot.
Try to play defense. I already told you the team. The team is good when Quickly plays, Hart plays. Don't give the ball to Randall.
Played 18 minutes last night. That has to change. He can't play 18 minutes. He has to play more than 18 minutes.
Exactly. He's got to play because Brunson doesn't play any defense. So I was just disgusted with that last night. That was brutal basketball.
It was a good game.
Shut up, Eric.
It was a good game.
You can't lose to Utah.
Where's the mute button? Let me mute this.
Yeah, you can't lose. You can't lose.
Hey, you should have.
Mute. I found the mute button.
Oh, he did the classic man dirty. He did the classic man dirty. Oh, no.
On the button. Let Franklin say something crazy next week. He's going to get muted and everything. That's just a wrap. It's a wrap.
Stop the cap.
You should have at least watched the Brooklyn game yesterday, you know? That's what you should have did. You know, we beat the three-headed monster, as they call it over there in Phoenix.
Hold on. We got to put the classic man's music on. Go ahead, classic man. School him.
You know, because Mikal Bridges, Cam Thomas, you know, and the defense, the whole defense. We play really good. You know, they're gonna make their shots, but we was making our shots. You know, and that fourth quarter, Cam Thomas showed up, and Spencer Dinwiddie. So hey, you know what? That's enough. That's enough.
I think I'm about to head out.
You have to watch it to believe me, because a lot of people's not gonna believe me.
This podcast was a good.
He's one of them, people. He's one of them.
This podcast this week has gone completely off the rails. Blame it on me. Blame it on me.
Typical
Blame it on the alcohol.
The classic man's song and intro right here. Put these beats together in my very limited. What I do this on? Ableton. I did this on Ableton. It sounds terrible, but it's all right. Hey, at least I didn't use Fruity Loops because I ain't fruity.
We're gonna have to cut this podcast off. With the microphone. Let me cut my camera.
Joey, take us out of here,
guys. It was a good week. Let's come back next week. Hopefully Yamamoto signed and we could break that on the podcast. Enjoy your week.
So next week, my brothers.
See ya.
Peace.
Peace.
Love ya, my brothers.
Love ya.
Later.